Resentment is killing your bank account. My new teacher, Master Ko, he had that as a title of one of his talks before we went into meditation. His explanation was spot on, clear, unequivocal, and it resonated. Let me give you an example. A friend in the UK, my brother, he's been more brother to me than my blood brothers, and he was bitching about, and this is a Trinidadian. They carry their ignorance with them when they go abroad and end up living on the same tiny island in their minds. Now, he's married to a Brit, all right? He's gay. He's bitching that, number one, on the Queen's burial day, they taken away a day's pay. Because, and I told him, well, you know, that was absolutely normal, that they would have a public holiday so that people who wanted to go see her or attend the procession could. Then he's talking about, you see what they did to our money, meaning the British pound. And then he starts talking about inflation and all of this. What do you think is happening to his money? It is becoming less and less because he is so resentful about everything in particular. Very negative. So I had to tell him, you know, listen to me. And I've been telling him this for a while. You need to focus on what you want. You cannot change things that are outside of your control. And he's not racist, you know. But actually, I suspect that most Caribbean people and Trinidadians and Tobagonians are. They love to share their ignorance and prejudices. Notice the siren, huh? So let me be real here. I am no different. And in my particular case, I am very prejudiced against Arabs. I could say that straight up. I've rarely ever had a positive experience with them living in Europe. However, good morning, Marie Tiber. However, then my lovely brother went on to say something that was even more ridiculous. Because I told him that my best friends are white Brits. I mean, I don't usually give them a color because in the society where I grew up, in Trinidad, we are all colors of the rainbow, from the very white like milk. But I don't think we have the very, very black. I've never met one. So, you know, the Spanish mix and all this sort of stuff. Wiry hair, red hair, blonde hair. So, color is not something that was ever discussed or mentioned in our house. I didn't even know what the word racism meant until I moved to the US. And I was in my late 20s. I did experience prejudice right here in this country by my own black folks because I refused to toe the line when they were trying to, well, actually when they were abusing me and bullying me to do some other stuff that was somebody else's responsibility. The boss's pet, but that's another story. What I want to bring forward here is his telling me that he also has a lot of British friends, but they prefer to work with their own. Have you ever heard such bullshit? These are people that you're calling friends, but you are telling me that they prefer to work with their own white Brits? He has sunk himself so far down the rabbit hole that he cannot even see where he is. It is so dark that his head is up his ass and he cannot identify that. He doesn't recognize the smell. So I had to shove it up his nostrils at 3 o'clock this morning to tell him this. Resentment is always going to affect your money. Here's another example. You say, I heard my mother saying this, talking to some idiot on the phone. Well, you know, the price of flour gone up. Okay? And she said, oh my God, and all sorts of crap. I had to bring it to attention that the more you focus on what is wrong, is the more things wrong you are going to see. When you believe that food is too expensive, what is going to happen? The money that you have to buy to spend on food is going to diminish right before your eyes. The food that you purchase is going to last a very short time, a much shorter time than usual, because your resentment and your lack mentality is going to affect everything you purchase. This is a fact because I have experienced it for myself. So that is what I wanted to bring to your attention, beautiful souls, this morning. Resentment. Marity Bell, if you have a question, let me know. Just put one word. And my Breakthrough Spa deals with all of that. It clears that up for you. I'm going to soon be launching on Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi's mastermind site. I'm dropping big names. They chose me. Listen, I want it. I want it. I want it. And this is part of what the Breakthrough Spa heals.